The Denver Broncos could have another interesting quarterback battle on their hands for the second summer in a row. Though the starting quarterback position is not up for grabs, third-string quarterback Sam Ehlinger is making the most of his reps this summer. Last year, the Broncos made a trade with the New York Jets to acquire Zach Wilson, once the number 2 overall pick in the NFL draft. It was a curious decision at the time, but Wilson's time with the team was meaningful. He played well in the preseason and it became clear the team would have a hard time cutting him. The Broncos chose not to, keeping 3 quarterbacks on the final 53-man roster. The move served its purpose. Wilson was highly valuable in the quarterback room with Bo Nix, combining with Jarrett Stidham to help him prepare each week. The Broncos also had potential trade bait for teams around the league who may need quarterback help. Wilson spent the entire season with the Broncos and signed with the Miami Dolphins this offseason. With an open spot in the quarterback room, the Broncos signed Ehlinger this offseason. Much like the Wilson move, it didn't move the needle for most fans, but there could always be something up Sean Payton's sleeve. Ehlinger is an extremely athletic quarterback who makes plays with his feet. He's a much different player than Stidham, and though he's not expected to push him for the number 2 QB spot, he could give the Broncos the same tough decision they had with Wilson. Ehlinger has looked good in training camp practices, and when speaking to Eric Dalala of the team's official website, Payton had high praise for the quarterback. Really positive. He made a throw today. He's extremely athletic. He's comfortable throwing on the run. There's a little moxie to him. Sometimes it can be a little big for guys, but for him, not at all. You feel like a guy that has played well before and has confidence. He carries himself that way. He's very good off the pocket, very good off schedule. He's strong. I like the player a lot, Payton said of Ehlinger. Could the Broncos keep 3 quarterbacks again? It seems unlikely, but there are cases both for it and against it. With Ehlinger on the field, Payton could have an extra package of plays due to Ehlinger's athleticism and ability to run with the football, similar to when he had Taysom Hill in New Orleans. On the flip side, since Ehlinger was not a high draft pick like Wilson, the Broncos could likely slip him through waivers if he is cut at the end of the preseason and then bring him back to the practice squad. That is the much more likely option, but it seems at worst, Ehlinger's role this season will be to work with the practice squad and serve as the team's emergency quarterback.